Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rainbow Six Siege. Bunch of stuff just came out after the Invitational. Ubisoft has told us a bunch of new things that are about to come out, and today we're going to be talking about some of those. Number one, Ella nerf. Thank you, God. I hate Ella with a passion. She's always been busted. And by the way, guys, I'm sorry if I sound like different. I'm very sick and just don't feel real well. But you guys need to know about all the nerfs and buffs that Ubisoft doing right now, and there's a couple things I don't really agree with on it, and I'll get to those at the end of the video. But anyways, make a little bit of noise. But Lion and Finko, that's there. Everybody's like, oh, they're gonna be broken, blah 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 blah. I don't really know that because Lion's thing only lasted 9 seconds out of a round, out of 3 minutes in casual and 2 minutes in something in ranked. So, is it really? I mean, maybe, maybe not. Finka, she's gonna be very interesting, I think. I am, many of you don't know this, but I just swapped over from maining Thermite to maining Zofia on attack, and if Finka's worth the damn, I'll fucking swap over to playing her a lot too, and drop old Sledgy Boy here. But then again, I love Sledge. But anyways, guys, few very interesting things come up in this invitational. Uh, and and you know, Lions thing. It's basically it's kind of like wall hacks. It's kind of like a more inbred, kind of like Pulse and Caviera sort of thing. It's a drone that flies above him and the attacking team, and he can do this 3 times out of a round, to where you could even do it in Terrorist Hunt or the new mode, Outbreak mode, which there are videos on that. That looks absolutely amazing. The Outbreak mode does. But Finka is very different, I guess. Like I always really wanted an offensive medic in this game, but she's in the game now, and I mean, she's cool. Her gun is fucking awesome from what I can tell. Do do do. And anyways, Lion's got the new Vector sorta 51 round mag. They said the recoil pattern and stuff on it is very different. They said the best way. They said the best thing to compare it to was Ying's LMG and stuff like that. But then like the 51 round mag reminds me a lot of Jackal's PDW9. If you ever played with that, at least to me that's what it seems like it would be. And very different style of operators. Not really what I think a lot of people were expecting. In any way, shape, or form, I was not expecting Lion. Something like Finka, yes. Lion, no. Like, that is That's caught me completely off guard. Ella nerf. You know, they're nerfing her damage and recoil. They basically want to make Ella mains, like, give them the fucking finger and tell them to piss off, because I'm sure they pissed. Because Ubisoft plays their own game. Like, they do. And everybody's pissed off about the whole, Ella doesn't need a nerf, she's fine where she's at, blah, 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 blah. I don't know about you guys, but me, I'm sick and tired of an Ella main holding the same fucking angle for 20 years. Like they do. If you don't want an operator nerfed, don't fucking do that. Like, don't abuse it. Like, if you don't want an operator nerfed, don't set in an angle, like head glitching a corner like this, holding the world's tightest fucking angle that ever was, with your fucking Astro A40 headset, you know, listens for fucking footsteps, and then get pissed off when they decide to nerf that operator. Like, that's just not good business for Ubisoft, and that's just not good business for you, because if you hold an angle with Ella, you're an ass. Like, you are a straight up dick, and I hate you. But Ella is such a busted operator. It honestly surprised me she ever got in the game like she did. And, you know, I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's honestly quite strange how Ella ever got in the game because of the way that she is. You know, she's 3 speed, 1 armor, amazing ass rifle, and that should kill him. Never mind, didn't. Okay. She's very. She's always been stupid overpowered, and everybody's tried to, and everybody abused her to the point to where she has to be hammer nerfed like Blackbeard was. Now, what's bad is that Ella has honestly, she has been to the point to where she's been the hardest thing Ubisoft has ever had to nerf in the game. Because they have a certain scale that tells you how overpowered operators are. Ella was pretty much maxing out the scale. Blackbeard never even maxed it out. But yeah, that green-haired bitch does. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now, Hibana nerf may be coming up about her bearing, because she's very high up on the list, and they said the reason she really is just because she has such potential killing power with that Type 89 and her bearing, because she basically has 2 primary weapons. Kind of like Sledge, except Sledge's kind of nerfs itself in a way, because his L8 doesn't have really fast fire. It's got a shit ton of damage, and it has ACOG, but his ability is that. I mean, it's good ability. It is, because I play Sledge a lot, considering him and Zophia's guns are a lot similar. At least kind of not Zophia yet. You know, I mean, it makes sense to play him while I'm trying to get the renown to buy her. But you know, her bearing 9 is stronger damage-wise with less recoil than the SMG-11. Because the SMG-11 has a lot of recoil. Where the hell did he go? And Let's slay this last fucker. But anyways. I had 1 health when I killed him. But that's pretty much everything they said at the Invitational. They're also going to be doing some map rework, some map buffs coming in the next season. Clubhouse, I know. Hereford, I know. They're completely reworking pretty much Clubhouse. It's going to look a lot different. Yacht is coming back. Hereford Base. I think they're going to pull out House and rework it. And then they're going to put Yacht back in its spot. I'll be really excited to see Yacht back in to see what they've changed. It's going to look a lot different. I really wish they'd put Favela back in. If you've ever watched any of my older videos, you'll know Favela was always my favorite map in the game. I love Favela, and, you know, it's whatever, but it's all up to Ubisoft, and it's up to what the community wants. I would just love to see the map back in the game. No, I know a lot of people didn't like it because of the spawn peaks and stuff that were on it. And that's fine, you know, I mean, that's understandable. Like the upstairs spawn peak out of hacking. But they're also talking about nerfing Twitch again. I don't really feel that Twitch needs it because I like Twitch, and I don't really feel that she ever really needed a nerf anyways. I never thought she was, like, stupidly, her drone was ever really overpowered. Like a lot of people did. I think with most of, like, Mira mains that were bitching about it, which I can't say anything because I'm a Mira main now. I swapped over from playing Doc to Mira because of Mira's Vector and how good that gun is. A lot of you are probably going to hate me for this, but I'm probably about to swap over to either a PC setup on my console, or I'm about to swap over to PC itself. One of the two. I haven't really quite decided yet. I was looking at the PC. I was looking at the PC setups for the console, and that shit's high as fuck on money. Like, it's fucking high as hell. But now, what I didn't like about the Invitational was a thing. They talked about a banning. I was hoping it would be like a map ban. It's an operator ban to where your team will pick 2 operators, one attacking, one defensive, and ban them. And then the enemy team will pick 2 and ban them to where you can't play them for the entire game. I don't think a lot of people understand that. That's what that means. That means if you main an operator, like Ash and Jaeger, because I have a buddy that's Ash Jaeger main, and he's very good with it. Because that's all he's ever played. He's never unlocked any other operator since year 1, season 1. He's only ever played Ash and Jaeger. So my question is this: why the hell would you add in an operator ban if you're like me? If you I can play any operator in the game, whether that be Mira, Twitch, Doc, Rook, whatever. But a lot of people can't do that. Like, a lot of these coppers and bronze players can't play nothing but like Twitch and Ash, or, you know, Doc and Twitch or something like that. So why the hell would you add in an operator ban? Now, it may not ever get there because they're going to put it on TTS next year, and it is coming with the Pro League for next year. So, I mean, we have to wait a little while before anything, but it's like, this is stupid. That is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard Ubisoft say. And it's honestly the dumbest thing I've ever seen them do as far as this game goes. and you know, I mean, but you know, a lot of people think it'll bring like an interesting dynamic to it. Outbreak also comes out, but this whole operator ban bullshit, I don't agree with it. You can hate me if you want, but I don't. Because I think that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard before in my life. But you know, that's just me. I guess I'd call me old school. Fuck, I don't know. But anyways, fucking asshole. I don't know, like this season is bringing a lot to the table. And I'm happy about it, but there's just some things I don't really agree with. I figure Lion and Finka both will end up seeing nerfs either to their guns or to their abilities just because of the way their abilities are. Hard terrorist sounds fucking stupid. Ow. But there's just, it's gonna be very interesting to see like what they do. I mean, there's a couple things I hope that I wish that they would nerf, and a couple things I wish they would buff. There's also some operator reworks that's in the mix from what they said. Castle will be included, and okay, Castle and Lord Tachanka, but because they're not happy with the state of Tachanka, and they're not happy with the state of Castle, because they say Castle's such... They say Castle and Valkyrie have the highest skill gap in the game, because just for the fact that you need good Valkyrie cameras if you're going to play this game, whether that be bomb, hostage, secure, you know, it's whatever. You know, secure, you always throw one in each. You know, you don't secure the area, you'll put one here, one there. Bomb, you know, you'll put one in each fucking site, then you'll throw one out in the fucking hallway or something. Or unless you got a mirror, then you'll have the mirror watch over both sides with like a mute. They were talking about buffing Valkyrie now because, which I do kind of sort of agree with. Her MPX needed a buff for a long time, and they've never really done it. Her MPX is one of the weakest. I think it is the weakest gun in the game, damage-wise, right now, besides the P90. But the P90 has more bullets. You know, you can put more bullets down range. Plus, it has ACOG. So, I mean, it's whatever. But, it's going to be very interesting to see what they do with Lion and Finka and to see how they're going to work. I'm very excited for both of them because, they're going to be very strong, I can tell. Very different. Very different operators than what we've had in the past. I don't really feel that they're overpowered, but I don't really feel that they're underpowered at the same time because they both have very good guns from what I've seen. Finka's got that F2000's cousin or whatever it is. And then Lion's got the Vector 308, which is a 308 round shooting out of a Vector with a slower fire rate and more damage. 850 fire rate for his Vector, and Mira's is like 1200. So they are Vectors, but Mira still has the OG Vector just because hers fucking rips ass. And I'm sure his does too. But, But this season is going to be quite interesting. It's going to be a lot different than other seasons. Considering I'm really happy about them bringing back the maps and them reworking Clubhouse, because I'm not exactly a big fan of Clubhouse because of the way that map is laid out. You know, it's such an open map. The bar is a bitch. Stockroom's a bitch. They okay. They reworked the area between cash room and the bedrooms, and then they reworked the area between, and then like they pretty much completely redone the bar area itself, from what I can tell. And it's gonna be different. I'm glad they're changing up the maps, because this may just be me. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm kind of stale on the maps. Same thing over and over and over again. I would really like to see a map rework on Oregon. Map I'm on right now. I love this map. It's a good map. It's very laid out very well. It's one of the top Pro League maps in the game. And it's very different. Operation Outbreak, I've seen a bunch of stuff on it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Which, I'm happy that he's finally getting a new game mode, because I'm getting kind of tired of the same old shit. The game is changing for the better. A lot of people will say that it's not. You know, that they want to go back like what it was, to where, which I do, but I don't, because, and the dev team did say this, to where they're wanting this game to go on for 10 years or better before the sequel comes out. So that's nice. 10 years of Rainbow Six. Damn. That's a long time. That's a real long time. But yeah, guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's not casual. I know it's not ranked like usual, but guys, if I was feeling better than what I am right now, I would have ran as many casuals as you guys would have wanted me to. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're feeling well. Hope you are enjoying life to the fullest. I know that a lot of us ain't. A lot of us are. You guys have a great day, and I love you all. And I will see you guys next video. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about Lion Finka, the Ella nerf, the Hibana nerf that might be coming up. I know the Twitch nerf. And the whole thing about the operator ban. I fucking hate it, because that means if you main operator, you're kind of fucked. But that's whatever to me. But that's just my thoughts on it. Anyways, guys, have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, and I will talk to you guys later.